Welcome back to the fan code Emirates D10 2023. It's time for the game number 11 between Emirates Red and Team Abu Dhabi. Live from ICC Cricket Academy, we have got Faizan Khan with two captains for all-important toss.
Welcome to the toss of match number 11 here at Emirates D10, powered by Fan Code. This is going to be played between Abu Dhabi and Emirates Reds. From Team Emirates Reds, we have Captain Sana Bhatti. From Abu Dhabi, we have Mr. Ali Abid. And of course, the match referee here with us, Mr. Iftikhar, who's going to toss the coin. So, Emirates is going to toss the coin. Heads is the call.
It is head.
Heads it is. Ali Abid has won the toss. Ali, what is going through your head? What are you going to do today?
हम पहले बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
Bowling करेंगे, उसका कोई रीज़न है?
बस यही है कि हमारी टीम चेजिंग में थोड़ी कंफर्टेबल है, तो कोशिश करेंगे इनको 80 और 90 के बीच में पकड़ें और इंशाल्लाह चेज करेंगे.
All right, all the best for today's game, Ali.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we have Sana Bhatti, the Emirates Red captain. Good toss to lose for you?
Actually, I was looking to bat, to chase down.
You were looking to chase?
Yes.
So what's the plan now since you were looking to chase?
Actually, I would like to score maximum as we can. Yesterday we scored 103 and we defended very easily, alhamdulillah. So our team is very good in spirit. So I will try to as a unit we will do best.
How much total is a good total in the first 10 overs?
Anything above 115 or 120.
All right, all the best for today's game. Well, the news from the middle is that Ali Abid from Abu Dhabi has won the toss and he has decided to bowl first.
Well, that's what Faizan Khan got for us. Abu Dhabi winning the toss and electing to bowl first, where Emirates Red would like to continue with the major same team. Not a lot of changes in the side. They've got that same unit which has given them the victory against Sharjah. The Farhan Babar was earlier part of that. Babar, Sama Hassan Shah, Raja Akifullah, Uzair Bacha, Zishan Ali, Zubair Khan, the left arm. I think Naik Muhammad has been ejected from this side and who's not been superb, extremely well in that form as we know him. The two umpires are striping down at the center. It is Shami maybe alongside Nadeem Anjum. And my name is Abid and I've been joined by veteran Mudassir Ali in the com box to take you through. Welcome, Mudassir.
A very good evening, Abid. The banter starts on the very first delivery, before the first delivery by Abid. He has an experience of 49 years in commentary, Abid, and he's calling me a veteran. Emirates Red taking on Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi started off really well, couple of wins, and what a comeback by Reds, especially winning a couple of matches. So far they have played 3 matches in this tournament and they have that win against Sharjah yesterday. So it will be an exciting encounter between these two teams. Emirates Red taking on Abu Dhabi. Red versus yellow. It's Nadeem Anjum and Shami maybe, the two officials out there in the middle.
Well, telling you veteran was meaning that taking you on your playing days, and I can still recall that game where you picked up 7 wickets. Maybe back in 2014, if I'm not wrong. Well, thank you for the acknowledgement. If my memory serves me well, Mudassir, that was a great performance from you. Looking for a great performance, this man, Ahan Fernandez, struggling at the moment, gets a boundary, but couldn't convert the batter start into the great. Currently not a good strike rate neither. The average last game he played for 24 runs, he scored almost run a ball, 23 deliveries. Not a convincing one. He stayed there right till the end, but he's not been able to get that flow of runs and finding boundaries. It's been something to be worried about for Ahan Fernandez. His partner Mohammad Irfan, another left-hander, both the openers are the left-hander for Emirates Red. It is Mohammad Irfan who's having his third game and 35 runs. And yeah, he's got a better strike rate, and I think he can be an impactful player when it comes to play the new ball. Raja Akifullah. Yeah, he's very, very express, quick, fit, and a lot of talent in this man. 28 wickets on these 26 games. The average is good in economy. Is marvelous. 7.7 in 10 overs. That speaks volume with the sir.
He's known for that celebration. Keep calm and do your hard work. Akifullah not been in the national side for last couple of months. This is a very important tournament for Raja Akifullah. He has been very impressive in his couple of outings for Abu Dhabi. And on screen is Nadeem Anjum, the official. Play on, says Nadeem, getting ready. Akifullah Raja.
There you go, first ball. Oh, swinging delivery straight away. Kamran Atta with not a clean collect. And they'll get buys immediately. Another convincing start there from Kamran Atta, as the bowl was extremely good. Well bowled by Raja Akifullah. You're talking about his celebration. I think that's the only time where he keeps quiet.
Well said. And he's known for his banters and the sledging which he does in the ground, but whenever he gets a wicket, he has a very calm send-off. The one which he gives to the batters is no slip in place. It's a short third man on the legs, just a single for Irfan. He has been among the runs, the left-hand batter Irfan, the domestic circuit in UAE. Very good timer of the ball, loves to play his shots in the power play. He will be the key alongside Ahan Fernandez for Reds.
Well, indeed, I think Akif will not back down from troubling the two left-handers. As far as I know, Akif feels comfortable bowling against the left-handers. Right on to the block hole. Just in time. Oh. Lots of drama. Eventful delivery there from Akifullah. He went full. He went for that block hole. You don't expect that kind of a delivery with a new ball, and that also a little bit of a banana swing on that.
Well said, Abid. Look at that swing into the block hole, coming all the way from the off stump. Well played equally by Ahan Fernandez. The first runs for the batters is 3 for no loss for Reds. Irfan on strike, mixing up his deliveries. It's not all about the pace. It's all about the disguising the batters with the slow one, the previous delivery, keeping things very quiet and calm. The first over, Akif.
Well, let me take a guess now. He's bowled already two full length deliveries. In fact, all those deliveries were full. Last two was extremely full. It was block call Yorker. He's been successful in getting those Yorkers right. But let me take a guess now. The next delivery might be the shorter one. He's got a square leg deep. Oh, slightly pulled his length back. The batter wanted to go hoik it on the onside. And Raja Akifullah has been there, a little bit of a change of words.
Trying to pull, misses the pace and the bounce. And look at that stare by Akifullah Raja to Irfan. Have that aggression of fast bowler. Number 99 for Akifullah Raja. Just a run has been conceded with the bat in this over and couple of buys in this over. Akifullah Raja runs for the last time in the first over.
Just tucked it on the onside. There'll be run. Off the bat and a little bit of overthrow, but there is a lot of backup there to guard that delivery. 4 runs coming off that over. Emirates Reds are 4 for none. In comes Mohsin. Oh, bowls that wide Yorker. Gets it right. I tell you, that's one of the toughest delivery to execute when you have that swing and also you bowl it right on the slot.
And high jump before the delivery and not coming onto the ball, just staying behind.
I tell you, this is where you learn art of fast bowling, Mudassir, when you rub shoulders like international players of Akifullah.
Absolutely, he has got that experience. He has played for national side. He has been in the ILT. Not in control. Taking the thick outside edge. And flies towards the third man region. Still looking for that first boundary. The Reds, both the fast bowlers, mixing up their deliveries nicely. They were expecting the short deliveries. They were bowling full. Bluff has been done by both the fast bowlers, Mohsin, and in the previous over, Akif, the dugout of Reds. On the left is Sana. A good batter and a wicket keeper in this side. Way outside the off stump. And an extra has been given by the umpire. But still a very sedate start, a very slow.
Yeah, this time he got it slightly wrong. He's been trying to angle it away from the left-hander. It seems to be working really well. But he just need to do a little bit of a control on that deliveries. Would be better one if he keeps it around the body line and then takes that away going delivery to the left-hander. There you go. Invited the batter come down the track. But got it a little wrong in the end. Wide delivery there. These extras are really a headache for the captain. Yeah, there you go. He starts with the leg stump. He should start with the leg stump. He should aim to release the ball at the leg stump. Then keep that movement away. That's where you might find that edge. And I won't mind to have a slip at Corden. And if anyone needs a slip here, it's Mohsin. Yeah, got it right here. But a little too full. Ali Abid has a chase, but ball wins the race. It's 4 runs. Barely a work for the batter. All he need to do is just time it. And Cow Corner was a vacant area where he can put that one away. Look at that. He was kind of expecting to be a full length delivery. The idea seems to be from Team Abu Dhabi to bowl more of a full length deliveries rather back of the length deliveries. But I think this surface will help you if you keep that good length of the back of the length deliveries. Oh, he goes inside out. He goes big. A few bounces into the rope. Now I think Irfan got going. Now Irfan, I think, understood what Mohsin is up to. These 2 boundaries will help the team Emirates Red gain the confidence.
A stylish left-hand batter for Reds. It's Irfan. Look at that, going down on one knee and with ease clears the extra cover fielder. Through the offside goes this time Irfan. 2 in a row. He's the key for Reds. He knows how to raise the tempo of the runs. Irfan 16 for no loss. Couple of more deliveries left in this over. Poor delivery. Yet again, a wide has been called. He's struggling with the line and length, Abid.
Yeah, that's been a real worry for Mohsin and a headache for the captain of Abu Dhabi, Ali. Yeah, that's what Kamran Atta is saying. There is pad involved in that. Three wide deliveries, 2 boundaries. Last one. Big shout, appeal. He's asking his teammates, come on, mate. appeal along with me. Really, no one has accompanied him there. It's only the bowler who feels there was a little bit of age.
Normally it's expected after going for runs, then out of nowhere just trying to put that extra pressure on the umpire. No support getting from the wicket keeper or the captain. Wanted to pull, not in control. Irfan, a good comeback by the fast bowler. Going for a couple of boundaries, then a short pitch delivery. Inside out, trying to play, getting that inside edge, and races towards the final leg. Ends the over with a flourish. A boundary for Reds, a boundary for Irfan. 2 gone, 21 for no loss.
It's Mohammad Irfan who got 14 of 9. It's Ahan Fernandez who need to fire runs. Well, I like the confidence of our captain and the coaches put on Ahan Fernandez, given him the hand to go on. Well, it's not Ali Abid. Even we thought it's Ali Abid who's come up to bowl the captain himself. But now, they've got a different plan altogether. I was talking about Ahan Fernandez. Ahan Fernandez is a great talent in him, raw talent. Need to just work on skills. Back to the bowler, no chance of run. Now that is where when Ahan Fernandez does not get nice meat of the bat, he doesn't get boundaries, he gets tempted, he throws his wicket away.
Zishan Ali Mirza bowling his first over. Tournament is having 3 matches, 5 wickets to his name. The key is the average. After every 6 balls, he gets a wicket here. This is Zishan Ali. Time connects well. Ball races towards the fence, beating that diving mid-off fielder. Good connection at last from the blade of young Ahan Fernandez.
There was a big effort from Raja Akifullah. It was a perfect match. This is where Ahan Fernandez need to understand. He can still find the boundaries, only need to pick up gaps. But there was a great effort from Raja Akifullah, being fast bowler, bending down, diving to the right. And also, it's very risky. You can pick up an injury as well.
Keeping it simple this time. Bowling at the off stump. This has been the problem of Ahan Fernandez. Unable to rotate the strike regularly. Got that boundary yet again beaten with the swing and the pace. Trying too many things. Trying hard to go after the bowler and missing those deliveries. 2.3 overs, 25. Bulk of the runs came from the blade of Irfan. He needs to rotate the strike, the youngster Ahan Fernandez.
6 of 6 for Ahan. Again a runner ball in 10 overs format. Look at that punch. Beautiful. This is what I was talking about. The beauty of Ahan Fernandez. He knows how to play his shots. He's got the talent and the skill. All he needs to do is work on his temperament.
Boundary number 2 in this over from the blade of Ahan Fernandez. Trying to bowl full. Misses the line. A low full toss. Nicely driven through the offside. Picks up a boundary. Ahan Fernandez. Score moves to 29. Now he needs to raise the tempo here. Ahan Fernandez. Couple of dot deliveries. Couple of boundaries in this over so far. But he has the knack to get a wicket. Zishan Ali. Yet again coming into the left-hand batter. Rolling his wrist, finds the gap between fine leg and square leg fielder. No stopping yet again. A boundary from the blade of young Ahan Fernandez.
Yeah, now I like the battle. Ahan Fernandez. The fine leg is up and he's bowling around the pads. Not a good idea there. Ali Basha giving a mighty chase there. It's the lightning outfield here at the ICC Cricket Academy. Once it beats that inner ring. It's kind of a good battle between bowl and bat. First dot and then boundary and then again dot, and last delivery again went for the boundary. Inside edge, he tries to come down the track this time. Don't know for what reason. Most of the time Ali Zishan is trying to bowl full. Well, it's 3 overs gone, 34 for none. Well, thanks to our broadcasting and streaming partners for this fan code Emirates D10. It's fan code. An Airwise app and A Sports in Pakistan Broadcasting and Digital. CricTracker for YouTube and rest of the world. Sports Eye for Facebook and rest of the world. It's ITW Prod and TPT 360 production. Well, a big thanks to these production houses bringing these live visuals, and those are broadcasting partners. There you go. Floating power play. That's a little too early. It's been taken by Emirates Red. They feel that they got the grip in the game. Maybe the two batters are set. They want to take the chance. Missing it. Yeah. Good thinking there by the keeper.
Surprised they have opted for the floating power play, got those runs going at around 11 per over. They could have opted in the later, maybe a 9th or an 8th over. The two left-hand batters. To what it does, Abid, is bowling this floating power play over. Akifullah Raja bowling his last over of his spell. Hit hard, straight on the back foot. No stopping, goes between the mid-off and mid-on fielder. Once again, a boundary from the blade of Ahan.
Yeah, he waited for that delivery. And got it in control, hits it. Oh, Shami maybe. Yeah, he's got moves around. He's done well to get out of the way. It's 4 runs for Ahan. He quickly moves to 19 of 11.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of reply you'll get from this fast bowler, Akifullah Raja. Just opens the face of the blade, goes through the gully and point region. Back-to-back boundaries. He is looking good tonight. Ahan Fernandez. Width offered and full advantage taken by Fernandez. Score moves to 42 and Ahan moves to 23 with that boundary.
Yeah, he's getting boundaries now. Now he's on a move. That's what you need to do. Show the confidence towards the youngsters. They will perform. And now certainly when it was needed, Ahan Fernandez is standing up to perform. He's there for the team. He's almost with 200 strike rate. That's what you need. And also he's taken the battle against the best, Akifullah. They wanted to play that one from the back foot. That ball was coming in to Ahan Fernandez. Denied the single. A dot ball here.
Now at the other end, his partner is getting frustrated. It has been 9 deliveries. He hasn't faced a ball here. Irfan. The good news for Reds is Ahan Fernandez getting those runs for his team. And in no time moves to 23 of 13 balls, dealing in boundaries. 5-4 so far in this innings of Ahan Fernandez. Back of lane delivery, trying to clear that mid-off fielder. Brilliant catch, excellent by the captain. There goes the celebration for Akifullah, trying to repeat those shots. Not in control, miles up in the air, back-pedaling Ali Abid. Stunner has been taken by the captain.
Well, a great reply from Akifullah, the man who was doing all sorts of damage to the team Abu Dhabi. He's gonna now, courtesy, brilliant take from Ali Abid. What an effort that is, always difficult, running backward. Takes that catch, he knows how important that wicket is. As the captain, you need to deliver. And that celebration comes out from Akifullah. Ahan Fernandez scoring 23 of 14. It's 42 for 1.
Middle, please. Thank you.
Well, Clint Birkinshaw comes in. Don't have a major contribution in this tournament so far. With the bat. A useful batter. I can talk about that. Yesterday he struck that big 6. Well, 4 overs gone. 43 for 1 Emirates Reds. Well, fan caught there. And that's being belted hard towards the mid-off. Now it's wide spread outfield. The most of the fielders now will have to work double because there will be right and left hand together batting at the center.
They've taken that floating power play the previous over, getting 9 runs and lost Ahan Fernandez. The big man Clint out there with Irfan. It's been almost 12 to 13 deliveries. Last time he has faced a bowler here. 44 for the loss of 1. It's a left and right hand combination out there in the middle for Reds. Makes rooms. Hit hard. There's a chase by the fielder. Some footwork coming in. Couple of runs has been added to the total. An excellent piece of running.
Close there. Sanaul Haq. He's maybe geared up for the next to be in. Oh, that's gonna travel. No! That's the longest part of the ground. Zishan coming underneath it and takes that catch. Irfan tries to clear that one hard. That was flat and a decent take.
The danger man Irfan needs to depart. And the left arm orthodox. A quicker delivery. Picked from outside the off stump and finds the fielder in the deep. Both the openers back in the hut. This time it's Irfan trying to get that maximum. Departs, making 16 of 11 deliveries. 3 boundaries to his name. 46 for the loss of 2.
Sanalak, he was just on screen a while ago and now he's at the center. Not too long ago, as the left arm spinner Zubair Khan provides that breakthrough. I reckon that was much needed there because Emirates Red. Oh, that's up in the air and should be taken. Yes, it is. A catch and a back paddling. Zubair strikes second time in the over. This is the best over of the game so far. Not given a lot of runs and picking up 2 crucial wickets.
Once again, pulling it very back of length delivery, trying to go big over the point, and finds the fielder. A golden duck for Sanaul Haq. Wicket number 3 goes down. Now they are in trouble here, losing the top order quickly. It's 46 for the loss of 3.
Well, things have been a lot different here. Abu Dhabi has bounced back in the game since Sahan Fernandez departed. The wickets are falling like a pack of cards. All of a sudden, see Mohammad Shahdat coming in. I think he should be brought slightly up to the batting order. Just one failure. But that has been demoted for him to the batting order. 5 overs gone, 46 for 3. Time for the change in the voices. Taking you through would be Mohammad Rashid alongside Faizan Khan.
Thank you, Abid and Mudassir. Emirates Reds and Team Abu Dhabi locking horns against each other. 46 for the loss of 3 after 5. That's a brilliant delivery. Excellent delivery. And let's have a look at the last wicket once again. Last 2 wickets actually. Let's have a look at the last 2 wickets in the same over. It was Zubair Khan who came in. First wicket. Irfan trying to go a bit over mid-wicket. Didn't get a good connection, but an excellent catch, and then Sanal Bhatti. I think that extra bit of bounce, that's what caught him off guard, and he chipped it in the air. Easy catch for the fielder. What do you think, Faizan?
Absolutely. I think if you bowl in the right areas as a bowler, you'll get that tennis ball bounce on this wicket. We've seen that all day long today. This is the 3rd game, mind you, on the same wicket. In comes Irshad. Look at that bounce. That is the bounce that I'm talking about. If you bowl it back of the length, you will get that tennis ball bounce, and it's going to be difficult to score runs, and that is why we haven't seen that many runs on this wicket yet.
Oh, absolutely. It's got. I think it's a 2-paced wicket. Some of the balls just, kick off from the surface, and the others just, like you mentioned, get that tennis ball-like bounce. And this is very hard for batters to pick up. And I think most of the teams have realized this now. So they're relying more on those back-of-length deliveries.
Absolutely, and this is how it should be. And as a batting unit as well, you need to decide, what your total is going to be. This is a big shot down the ground. It's been hit in the gap ferociously, mind you. Beautifully played. For a moment, I thought this was going to hand. But well-timed right from the middle of the bat. Clint is up and running with that boundary here.
What a way to get to your team 50. He realized, like I said, that the bowler is going to bowl those shorter length deliveries. And on that occasion, putting his dancing shoes on, gets to the pitch of the delivery and plays a very good shot. Well-timed shot.
And again, swing and a miss. This was in the slot, mind you. This should have been hit. Opening up a little too early, the batter there.
Well, I think he was expecting that short of length delivery once again, so he wasn't very convinced to go on the front foot. Probably a tad bit late on that shot, which is why he missed it altogether.
He got a boundary in this over, but this is turning out to be a very good over here for Abu Dhabi. Just 4 of it in the first 4 deliveries. Not bad in a T10 game. And big shot this time around. Clearing of the front leg helps and works in favor of the batter. Clint has hit this one high, handsome, out of the park.
Well, excellent shot from Clint Birkinshaw. We saw some glimpses of excellence in the previous game as well. But on this occasion, it was just in the slot. Irshad not learning from his mistakes. Look at that length delivery. And all he had to do was hit it out of the park. It was in his arc. And he's done exactly that. Eyes on the ball till the very last minute. Clearing that front leg, and look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Incredible shot.
In the slot goes to the neighborhood plot. This is beautifully hit by Birkinshaw.
Well, it was in the arc. It was hit out of the park. In the slot.
We can create a rap of our own. 10 of the over, last ball to go. Still a decent over, I'd say, for Abu Dhabi here. And he has different plans. He needs to ruin this over. He does, with a boundary to end. 14 came of it. Mind you, first 4 deliveries, only 4 came of it, but ends it well with 10 runs in the last 2 deliveries. It's 60 for 3 after 6. What a shot.
Well, that's the app for all the streaming for in the UAE. Maiko, watch it, earn it, own it. They've got their rapper of their own.
We have all seen Gully Boy today. What can I say? Change in the bowling. Slow left arm introduced into the attack now. It's Zubair. He'd given away 3 runs and picked up 2 wickets in that last over. Brilliant stuff. They were going all guns blazing. Then came those 3 wickets. And now Clint is looking good. Shahdad needs to give him the strike.
Oh, absolutely. Zubair is also looking very good. Meanwhile, that's been heaved up in the air. Has he got the distance? Oh, I'm sure it has. That's gone all the way for a maximum. He's continuing with his belligerent hitting.
Yeah, that's one way to bat. Clear your front leg and hit it out of the park every single time you get it in the zone. And Clint definitely in the zone to hit some big shots. It was a regular sweep. In fact, a regular slog shot, if you ask me. But nicely played. Nicely played again. This time, good bit of fielding ensures that it's only a single on the cards here.
Good comeback by Zubair on that occasion. Bowling it wide outside off stump, not allowing him to go with that angle. He's playing so well with Clint Birkinshaw.
That bounce. That is the bounce we were talking about. Well negotiated in the end by Shahdad. Takes a single, gets Clint onto the strike. And I think it's a good ploy hitting against the line in a 10-over game. Mind you, it's not a game to show your technique. It is a game of results. So as long as you're getting the boundaries of those shots, there's nothing wrong in the way you play.
Oh, bowled him. Excellent delivery. Clint Birkinshaw trying to redo what he was doing in the previous overs, missing the delivery. And you hit, I missed. That was the case. Excellent ball by Zubair. 3rd wicket for him.
Now that's brilliant bowling. You just get 2 overs, 12 deliveries. And if you pick up more than 2 wickets, that's brilliant bowling. Once again, in the slot, it was there in the slot. But because he wanted to heave it on the leg side, playing across the line, playing all over it, it was a better off if he had played it with the straight bat down the ground. Nonetheless, all in the hindsight. A good knock coming in from Clint Birkinshaw. 23 of just 11 deliveries. He's gone. It's 69 for 4 after 6.5. Uzair is the new batter who's joining in now. Shahdad and Uzair. Shahdad is not that old on the wicket as well. So it will take some redoing here for the Reds once again. Look at those innings. 3 innings, 62 runs. That's not bad at all. Strike rate 248. Brilliant. Dances down on the very first ball. Hangs it in the air. There are 2 fielders converging on this one. And it's been taken. No, spilled. Ali Abid covered a lot of ground, got to the ball, got his hands to it, and spilled it over. That ends in another eventful over. 3 wickets for Zubair overall in his spell of 2 overs. It's 69, 70 for 4 in fact after 7. Look at the scorecard here. Good opening partnership. Mohammad Irfan 16 of 11. Ahan Fernandez was looking good, 23 of 14. Clint Birkinshaw came in and blasted a few. That last over, 14 run over. Made sure he had good figures when he goes out of the ground. 23 of 11. Sanaul Haq, not for him, for the captain. Mohammad Shahdad still there, along with Uzair Haider, who tried to heave one on the very first ball he faced. How good a ploy is that? We'll have to wait and watch. But there are just 18 more deliveries remaining. You have to do this.
Well, absolutely. And Shahdad, we've seen in the previous games as well, he's got that kind of a talent where he can eye the ball really early, gets the timing right on that occasion. Didn't get the distance, but the elevation was certainly there. He'll be up against Zishan, who'll be coming in from the school end. A good delivery. Right in the block hole, that's been dug out well. Chance of a run out, but that throw wasn't required. They'll allow them to pick up that single.
That needs presence of mind. Game awareness is very, very important. You didn't need to throw that one. That's the last wicket. In fact, drop. Ali Abid covering a lot of ground from long on, coming in, getting both his hands, and just when he was about to take it, spills it over. Loses his balance there. Possibly that might have been the reason for that spill.
Well, I think that's the only reason we can think about. Meanwhile, that's an excellent delivery that seemed away from the right-hander for some reason. Wasn't all that quick as well from Zishan. But they get in the gap and they'll run through for 2 runs.
Yeah, it takes some skill to score on this wicket, doesn't it, Rashid? Because the ball is doing its bit. It was on length. It was an easy drive, but makes it all the more difficult with the lateral movement.
Yeah, I think that seam movement coming into play. The bowlers are doing well. They're bowling on the seam, not trying to bowl across seam deliveries. And Zishan, well, he's a good bowler. That's an excellent delivery. Played it down the ground towards Ali Abid once again. Will only be a single. But they're making sure they don't give them too many boundaries. And that's the right ploy, I think.
Absolutely. They need to press the pedal from here on in. There's just 15 more deliveries remaining in this game. They at least need to get to 100, 105. And that is what the captain, Bhatti, was talking about as well on the toss. They were thinking somewhere around 110 to 115. If they can get to at least 102, 103, psychological advantage for the Reds.
Oh, that's an excellent delivery, and they'll have to walk. The finger is raised. That was an excellent catch behind the stumps by Kamran Atta. I was dipping on him. He made sure he got that dive in and took it quite easily at the end. Uzair will have to walk back. Doesn't do much damage. Just 2 runs for him.
That was the tamest of appeals I've seen. Look at that. Off the glove, I believe, and that is why it was dipping. A very good take from Kamran Atta. And the tamest of appeals from the bowler there. I think Zishan must be a very good son to his father. Another wicket goes down. It's 74 for 5 and they're looking in trouble, Reds. Akshay is the new batter who's come out to bat now. Nicely bowled once again in the block hole and driven away nicely as well. Good work from Akif, covering a lot of ground very quickly. Good throw. So good cricket overall on this delivery. A very good over coming in once again. Just 5 of it and a wicket. Very good over, the 8th one of the innings.
That's been a superb over. You're absolutely right. Zishan bowling this one, just giving away 5 runs, picking up a wicket, and that too of an important man. Uzair is somebody who can really take the game away from you. But now he's got Mohammad Shahdad to deal with. Oh, that's been chipped in the air. I don't think he's got the good connection. And, oh, well, no. Has he gone all the way? We'll just have to wait and watch. I didn't think it was timed that well, but it was played towards the shorter part of the ground, and I think at the end turns out to be a very, very good shot.
Certainly, the umpire hasn't given any signal as of now. They're looking at it, whether it's a 4 or a 6 here. But what a pickup. Beautifully. And I think the impact on the bat was absolutely amazing. Didn't try to hit it too hard, and that was the beauty of that shot. It's going, and I think it's gone all the way here. Has it just falling before the boundary, if you reckon?
Difficult to tell. I think I won't want to be in the third umpire's share.
Well, I think I want to make amends here. I would call it a 6 now when I'm looking at it. Now it's fallen beyond the rope here.
And now I'm convinced it's a boundary.
Well, we agree to disagree, don't we? Feels like a 6 to me.
We'll just have to wait and watch what the decision is. It's been given as a 6. Faizan 1, Rashid 0.
My eyes are still better than yours, Rashid. Need some glasses of your own.
I just wanted to go against you.
That's just for on air, by the way. He never goes against me off air. 8 overs gone, 81 for 5. Good over from Zishan. Was taken away for a 6 on the last ball.
That was played well through the covers. Excellent bit of fielding by the Nick Mohammed there. He's done well. A big unit. Puts in that dive and makes sure it doesn't cross him. And they managed to pick up just a single.
And glad that Nick didn't break any of his fingers with that shot. That was powerfully hit.
Oh, absolutely. And now with just 11 more deliveries to go, they would want to make sure they don't give more than 11 runs in this innings. But Reds, I think on the other end, they would want to get some big shots coming in, especially from somebody like Shadad, who likes to use the long handle. That was a brilliant delivery. Excellent change of pace from Mohsin. Deceiving the batter. They're going for the second. No. Yes. And at the end, decide not to.
Well, I think Shadad was better on getting more strike. Because just 10 more deliveries remaining, you need to get the best batter on and make sure that you get all those bonus runs. This has been disciplined bowling performance, by the way, by Abu Dhabi. They haven't given away a lot of wides or no balls yet. That's Clint, I believe. Yeah, cooling off in the Dubai heat.
Steps down, Akshay. Puthan Vittal. Not able to get that away. It'll be a dot ball. This is rare dot ball. These are gold mines here.
And that's why I wanted Shahzad to be on strike. You need to get a batter who can score some runs from the remaining deliveries. Just 9 more remaining now. They desperately need to get to 100 here to put some psychological pressure on the Abu Dhabi side.
Well, certainly. We've seen teams not scoring above 100 struggle to defend that. And Abu Dhabi being a very strong batting lineup, they'll probably be very hopeful of that. One more run added to the total that was played down the ground towards long on. So they're dealing in singles here. Now you had your shot. You wanted Shadad back on strike. He's there for you now. I hope he can hit one big out of the ground.
2 balls remaining in this over. The penultimate over of the innings. They need to maximize these 2 deliveries because it's turning out to be a very good over for the opposition as of now. Just 3 off the first 4 deliveries. Here we go. In goes Mohsin. Banged in shot. Didn't get timing at all. Gloved it to fine leg. And that's still a single. Just 4 runs of the first 5 deliveries. What an over this is.
Absolutely wonderful. I think the previous overs was also very good. Barring that last delivery which went for a 6. And now Team Reds will have that chance. If they can get one big shot coming in here, this can prove to be a good over for them.
Absolutely. Can they get to the 100 mark? That is the big question. Just 7 more deliveries remaining. They need to maximize this ball. And going by the way Akshay is playing, I hope Shahzad gets strike on the next delivery.
A low full toss, not able to get that away, will only be a single. And unfortunately, Shahzad will not get strike in the next over to start with. 9 overs done. Excellent over coming in from Mohsen. He's done with this spell. 22 into 86 for the loss of 5 after 9.
Well, that's our official food partner, Radiant Star. Thanks for some lovely food there, Radiant Star. We are still hungry. We need our dinner today. And that's going to come in courtesy Radiant Star.
Lovely food. That's one thing we come here for. Other than the cricket, obviously.
Full toss, edged, going to the boundary. Bonus runs here for Akshay. 4 of them.
Finally, something going Team Emirates Reds way. Got a thick outside edge and that ran away towards the boundary. Akshay making sure that he gets some runs in this last over. They've got 5 more deliveries to go. Irshad bowled a good delivery. You'll have to feel for the bowler sometimes. And that's gone towards the third boundary for a 4.
Yeah, so 5 more balls. They need to get to the 10 mark here in those 5 deliveries to get to 100. Up in the air, edged once again. Goes to the safest part of the ground. Behind the keeper, 1 bounce 4.
Once again, back-to-back boundaries coming in for Emirates Red. This is what they wanted. You were talking about getting over 100 and now it looks very possible. That wasn't a bad delivery, but once again that top edge helping Emirates Reds and Akshay to get another boundary.
Yeah, when you hit, give it your everything, especially in the slog overs. And that is what Akshay is doing. His eyes close a little too early, if you ask me. But it's all working for him. And again, down the ground, this time around, muscled, powerful. Oh, beauty to watch. Went like a tracer bullet. It would have taken the fielder if a fielder was there beyond the boundaries.
Oh, absolutely fantastic shot coming in from Akshay. Get to 100 with that maximum. Look at that, in the slot. But it still had to be put away and he did it in grand style over Akif's head. And they've got to that 100 now. Can they get a few more boundaries to end it in a flourish?
This was the best shot that Akshay has played tonight in the 8 balls that he has faced. He's on 18 of 8. Bonus runs, if you ask me. Anything from here on is going to be very, very valuable. And a Yorker. Beautiful finish. A throw at the striker's end. Completes a single that brings Shahdad on strike for the last 2 balls.
That's a bye there. So good match awareness, good game presence there from Mohammad Shahdad. Steals that strike back. And now it was a good delivery. I think it was in the slot once again. And if Akshay was probably standing right in his crease, he could have gotten that helicopter shot out. Meanwhile, talking about helicopters, he's got that helicopter shot coming out over square leg for a maximum.
Yeah, that was half sweep, half pull, half whatever. It was lapped around the corner beautifully, nicely timed as well. They've got to 107, they said 110 at the toss. And look at where he was batting. Match awareness again from young Shahdad. And I love his timing, by the way. Whatever shots he's played today, just look at that. A pickup shot, all muscle, all forearms here.
Excellent timing. He's got strong wrists, this young man. He's very talented and he's displaying his talent here. This has been an excellent over. 21 runs so far. I think they'll just go for a leg bye to end it. 22 coming off the last over of this innings. And what a comeback this has been from Team Emirates Reds, courtesy Akshay and Shahdad, both of them providing that late impetus which was required to get them to 108 runs for the loss of 5.
Well, yeah, certainly I think this is the partnership that is a game changer here. Akshay got lucky, got 2 lucky boundaries, but hit a 6, a big one. And I feel for Irshad because he hasn't bowled all that bad as his figures might show. 2 overs, 34 runs, taken for a couple of 6s and a couple of lucky 4s in this particular over. But that 6 was, I think, possibly the shot of the day. That pickup shot from Shahdad was beautifully, immensely hit. Look at the scorecard here. Mohammad Irfan 16 of 11, Ahan Fernandez 23 of 14. They started pretty well. Clint Birkinshaw was going very slow, but then in 1 over he changed gears and got to 23 of just 11. Sanaul Haq was out, not Mohammad Shahdad and Uzair tried to build up a partnership. Uzair's wicket was lost then. Then Akshay, Uthan Beaton and Mohammad Shahdad got together and scored those 30-odd runs that were required in the last 3 overs, last 2 overs to get to their team beyond 100 mark and eventually to a good total. 108 for 5 in 10 overs with just 7 extras.
Yeah, it's been a disciplined bowling attack from the Abu Dhabi team. Just 7 extras giving Raja Akifullah picking up a wicket. Zishan Ali with a wicket as well. But Zubair Khan, we'll talk about that spell. That'll be remembered for a long time, picking up 3 wickets. Mind you, one of the catches was dropped. He could have had 4 in that spell and just gave away 13 runs. An excellent effort from the left armour.
Yeah, Irshad was taken for a few, but certainly bowled better than that. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings. Beautiful shot from a Yorker. That Ahan started really well, so did Irfan. And some good shots down the ground, towards cover, behind the field, behind the stumps as well. Look at that for a shot. Nicely picked up by Ahan. He was going all guns blazing here. That was the umpire killer from Ahan. Beautiful shot off the face of the blade, and then he mistimed one, and it was a brilliant catch coming in from Ali Abid to get the dismissal going. Captain of the Abu Dhabi side taking a very good catch. Akif completing his second over there and first wicket for him. This was the second catch, easy peasy. At that time they were just a little bit in trouble when the third wicket fell as well. Easily taken at backward point. And then came the partnership between Akshay and Shahdad. They were going all guns blazing. This was a very good over. And that was the wicket of Clint Birkinshaw, who scored good 23 runs. And another catch, beautifully taken, mind you. And then it was all Shahdad. Look at that shot. Beautiful pickup. He played a couple of pickup shots that were just amazing to watch. Last over was taken for a few. This was a massive 6 coming in from Akshay. And then look at that shot. That was a Shubman Gill kind of shot to finish the innings. 109 in 10 overs is what is required for Abu Dhabi to win this game at 10.9 runs apiece. We're going to take a break here and be right back with the second innings. Stay tuned.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the ICC Cricket Academy here in Dubai. Emirates Reds taking on Team Abu Dhabi. Emirates Reds posting a total of 108 runs in their allotted 10 overs. That's what their batting card looked like. Mohammad Irfan 16 of 11, Ahan Fernandez and Clint Birkinshaw. Very similar runs for them, 23 of them, 14 deliveries for Ahan, 11 deliveries for Clint Birkinshaw. The captain Sana ul Haq couldn't score much. Mohammad Shahzad was brilliant in 19 of 10 and Akshay 18 of 9. Meanwhile, the bowling, 1 wicket for Raja Akifullah, Zishan Ali picking a wicket, but Zubair Khan was the pick of the bowlers. 3 wickets for his name. 108 is what was posted by Emirates Reds, and now Team Abu Dhabi would require 109 runs to chase this down. They'll have 10 overs to do that. Looks like the usual opening pair for Team Abu Dhabi, Kamran Atta and Abdul Babar Muqtadir, the two opening batters. Kamran Atta will take strike. Sana ul Haq making sure that he gets his troops in place, getting that field set. Kamran Atta, 3 innings, 43 runs and an average of 21.5, strike rate of 204. It's not bad in a D10. Meanwhile, the bowler for Emirates Red will be Wasim Akram. He'll be coming in from the ICC Academy end. So this is going to be a thrilling and exciting chase on our hands. It'll be Emirates Reds against a mighty Team Abu Dhabi, who are very high on confidence. They've done really well in the recent D tournaments. My name is Mohammad Rashid, and joining me in the com box will be Faizan Khan. Welcome, Faizan.
Thank you so much, Rashid. Yeah, it's going to be a brilliant chase. And look at that name. Wasim Akram is going to open the bowling for Emirates Reds and bowl like the legend Wasim Akram as well first up.
He's a brilliant bowler. We've seen him throughout this tournament and previously as well. He's got that excellent in-swing delivery to the right-handers. But he'll be up against Abdul Babar Muqtadir from Team Abu Dhabi. What a player he was. He is. And he was. He used to play for NMC back in the day. Quit cricket for a while and then has made a good comeback. He got a Player of the Match award as well. He likes to hit the ball really hard.
Wasim Akram again. That tennis ball bounce that we were talking about. Bounced out of nowhere and given a wide, rightly so by the umpire there.
I think that was an excellent decision. And one for the over as well. So he can't afford to bowl those back of length deliveries now. Wasim Akram, that was way over his head.
It flew off the wicket. It was bowled just back of the length. It was not a short delivery. He didn't put in a lot of shoulder as well in the ball. Well, that's just the way the wicket is behaving for you. It's not very easy to score runs on this wicket, and that is why I say 108 is a very good score from the Reds.
Oh, it's a no ball, and that's been smacked over square leg. When you have that kind of a batter on strike, he will not let you go off easily. Excellent pickup and shot. Abdul Babar Muqtadir, he's back from where he stopped.
What a shot. Just helping it on its way. And it sailed the distance as well. That shows that he had immense timing. Look at the no ball clearly over the line. The line belongs to the umpire. And just helping it on its way. All wrists. Beautiful timing. Look at that go. Beyond the scoreboard. For a beautiful 6.
Absolutely wonderful. Good shot from Babar Muqtadir. And now a free hit coming in. They wouldn't have asked for a better start. Team Abu Dhabi. And a lot of pressure will be put on Wasim Akram. Will be up against Babar Muqtadir once again. This is a better delivery. That just took off, was in the slot. But I think that extra bit of bounce undoing Babar Muqtadir.
They're having some fun there. Team Abu Dhabi players. Akif on the right. I don't know what they are mentioning there.
Well, that was Naik Mohammed. That was his celebration in the previous editions as well. He's resting today. So whenever he gets a 50 or 100, he used to get out that celebration of a King Kong.
Well, he's going to celebrate today instead of Babar. That's wrapped him on the pads. It's mighty close, mind you. I think it got some inside edge off the bat. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal there. It's been given a leg by the way. I thought there was an inside edge on that one, but
Well,
the
that
umpire
looked
knows
very-
best.
That looked very, very close then. If it's not given off the bat, let's have a look once again. That ball coming in. Oh, that excellent decision.
Brilliant
Beautiful
decision. That was missing leg by some distance. Very good decision. Loud appeal coming in from Wasim as well. I think that's a good ploy to bowl it full sometimes. That surprise delivery, because the batters are expecting more back of the lane deliveries on this wicket.
Yeah, absolutely. You can surprise them if you're quick. You can get that Joker in. Meanwhile, Wasim once again to Kamran Natta. Has been played down towards fine leg. Will be a single. And this is the right approach from Kamran Natta. Feeding strike to the big hitter.
Absolutely, Babar has a job to do here. He's already hit a massive 6. Not where he intended possibly. He wanted to go beyond square leg, but got it over fine leg. No problems as long as you get runs for your side. Chasing 109 here. Just 4 legal deliveries in this over. 11 already of it. So a good start for Abu Dhabi here. And nicely bowled. Beautiful ball. Beating the inside part of the bat. Between bat pad, feet going nowhere for Babar. And that is a brilliant delivery coming in. Nicely bowled.
They're all smiles. That's good to see that. There was a bit of banter going on between both of them.
I think it was related to the appeal that happened on that ball. Maybe Wasim was asking the batter, did it really not hit the bat? Well, I think it was the bat that hit the ground rather than anything else there. There was clear daylight between the ball and the bat. So a good decision once again from the umpire. Great umpiring.
Absolutely. The umpiring has been top notch in this Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. We've seen some wonderful games, some thrillers coming our way, and this can prove to be a thriller as well tonight. That's an excellent delivery. Appeal once again. He's running away, and that's been given out. I think that's a good decision. That was very, very close. That ball that comes into the right-hander, that's finally worked for Wasim Akram.
For a moment, I thought it was too high. We'll have to take a look at the replay once again. What a topsy-turvy start here. Well, look at the replay once again. Pitches in line, straightens just a little bit. It's a goner. It's definitely gone. It would have taken middle and leg. So a good call from the umpire and a good call from Rashid. Right from the word go. He pointed towards me and said, that's a goner. 1 over gone. It's a topsy-turvy start for Abu Dhabi. 11 for 1. Clint Birkinshaw has the ball in his hand. In the 4 matches that he's played, picked up 3 wickets. Economy good, strike rate brilliant. And that has been held on the way. Beautifully done. Kamran Natta shows some class here. 1 bounce into the fine leg fence. 4. Another pickup shot. The umpire hasn't signaled yet. I thought it bounced just before the boundary. We'll have to wait and watch. Just a back of the lane delivery. In the meanwhile, till the umpire decides, is it a 4 or a 6? We have a change in the com box. Abid is joining me here. And it might just be a 6. Let's ask Abid. What do you think?
Well, I don't like to be on the spot, but I think that's maybe over the line. Just not you who saw me coming in the com box. It's entire. The viewers can see that I'm standing and trying to grab my seat and pulling Mohammad Rashid out of the seat. Exciting game. I can't hold myself back.
Yeah, Abid was the one standing, and the handsome one sitting was me.
Well, exciting game here. There we have Abu Dhabi. The eagerness in me is to watch this man batting. Ali Abid, he has class. He's got temperament. He knows the game well. He leads the team. Look at that dismissal we've been talking about. That was hitting a line, middle of that stump. Great bowling by Wasim Akram.
My dream come true today. I wished all my growing up years that I could say, sit in the com box and say, great bowling by Wasim Akram. Today we can certainly say that.
Well, if we can find one Waqar Yunus, I wonder.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, two of the greatest fast bowlers played in the same era. I mean,
For the same side.
exactly. Clipped a little bit in the air, but not forced a lot. And quickly they took the single. Beauty of that calling between these two, Kamran Atta and Ali Abid, has been great there. So we've been talking about the greats with the fast bowler department. Wasim Akram and Waqar Yunus, two of the finest fast bowlers. When you talk about this, Glenn McGrath, I think, is someone who has the highest number of wickets in the world in the World Cups.
Absolutely. I think it was a great era for bowlers, the 90s. Just like 70s was for the Windies, 90s was for Pakistan. First change, Shoaib Akhtar. Then there was Azhar Mahmood, Abdul Razzaq as well. Great battery of fast bowlers there. And then, if you thought that you're going to get some respite, Saqlain Mushtaq would come in to bowl. Was Arshad Khan as well, Mushtaq Ahmed as well. So many bowlers in the ranks, be it spinners or fast bowlers during the 90s and early 2000s. That has been cut away. Slow ball, read well. Nicely done. We'll get back to that in just a bit. But a beautiful way to end the second over. 2 overs gone. It's 24 for 1. So 2 overs gone, 24 for 1. We were talking about how great bowlers came in the 90s all across the world, including Pakistan. We talked about the Pakistan team. But there were some greats in South Africa as well. There was one gentleman called Alan Donald. He was brilliant for South Africa. Sean Pollock was absolute beauty to watch. You've already mentioned Glenn McGrath. And we had Brett Lee to accompany him. Nathan Bracken coming in first change. Some great bowling in the 90s in all the teams. And India, I think, was the only team lacking in that department during that time, the fast bowling department. Oh, beautifully bowled. Jagging in sharply. Nicely played eventually by Ali Abid. Just single down the ground.
I think India got sorted out with that fast bowling department when they got Zair Khan maybe a little bit there. And also they had a brilliant... Oh, this is going high. This is going to travel. Yes, it does. Nothing for a Badami to, apart from looking that ball, sailing over his head for a maximum. Good shot, Kamran Atta.
Yeah, what a shot. Trusting his instincts there. For a moment, I thought this had bounced just a little bit, but I think he covered the bounce very, very well. And hit it beautifully over the fielder. A slight mistiming, and he could have been a goner here. Nicely done. And again, down the ground. A slog. Hit immensely powerfully down the ground towards long on for yet another 6. Great start to this over. 14 already of it in the first 4 deliveries.
Well, all you need to do is watch out for deliveries. Asif is a wicket taker, let me tell you, but Kamran Atta is so good against the spinners. He can belt you all day long, keeping one knee down. And up she goes again. Hard work for the fielder, but he won't get to it. It's 4 runs now. 2 6s and a 4 to add up. Big over in process.
Absolute gem. What a shot, powerfully hit through the line of the ball, down the ground, the safest area as well. And only a few meters to go for the fielder. I think this was poor fielding. He misread the ball. And again, in the air, it's going, goes beyond the ropes for yet another 6. What an over this is.
Well, that almost went to the moon and came back. What a hit that is. Kamran Atta, these last 4 deliveries, absolutely been monster on that. Getting 24 runs on that over, and the last 4 deliveries going for 22 runs. This is marvelous batting. Kamran Atta, you beauty. 48 for 1 Abu Dhabi.
So change in bowling here. Nothing has worked out for the Reds. Shailesh is coming into ball, and this has been swept away. Nicely pedalled away for yet another boundary. They are dealing only in boundaries. The last 5 balls have been taken for 3 sixes and 2 fours here. Brilliant start for Abu Dhabi.
Well, now Ali Abid joining Kamran Atta. He made sure he plays it slightly finer so that fine leg couldn't reach to it. Well, brings 50 for the team. Captain plays that will deserve that ball to be hit for the boundary. Was asking for trouble.
Nicely bowled, back of the length. They're running hard. They want to go for 2. Atta says no, and I think that's the right call as well. You don't need to do anything foolish as of now. You're going better than the target rate. It's 53 for 1 already in just 20 deliveries. This has just started for the Reds, and it's gonna get over soon if Kamran Atta keeps on playing the way he has. Look at that. That was the last over. He belted 3 sixes and then a 4. Couple of 6s and a 4, and the last one was hit hard. Massive 6 to end the over. And again, outside the off stump, nicely bowled this time around. Outside the off stump, keeping it away from the batter. Premeditated shot from Kamran. Swing and a miss.
Well, if you see the difference in the required run rate and the current run rate, there is a massive difference. If you just see how it's going, it's around 15 runs per over which has been achieved, and the required is just 8.6. This is a huge difference. Look at that.
Absolutely. I think they've kept that in check and nicely played in the gap. Once again, there's a fielder on square leg. We'll come and cut that one. No need to hurry right now because you're going very good, Abu Dhabi. You need to get a partnership going and make sure you don't lose too many wickets, because that is something that is going to put on pressure on you in a 10-over game.
Well, indeed, it keeps on finding. Now you convert this game into 20 overs. It seems to be that way now. Remainers, you've got plenty of more overs, so you need to play the entire 10 and you'll be sorted. That's what I think, Faizan.
Nicely bowled again, but beautifully played. There's a fielder there this time around. Only a single on the cards, turning out to be a good over. The first 5 balls have been taken for only 7 here. And going by the track record of the last few overs, this is a very, very good over for Reds.
I think the previous over has broke the shackles. Kamran Atta has really picked that 22 of just 4 deliveries. Has got Abu Dhabi a great grip in this game.
Down the ground, massive shot, flat, hard, 6 more. No stopping Kamran Atta today. He ends a very good over with a 6 to his name. 13 of it, 4 overs gone. It's 61 for 1. Abu Dhabi on a roll here. Well, Emirates D10 2023. Broadcast and streaming partners, Fan Code, ARY Zab and A Sports in Pakistan, both broadcast and digital. CricTracker on YouTube for the rest of the world, and Sports Eye on Facebook for the rest of the world. It's an ITW production along with TPT 360. It's an ITW and TPT 360 production live from the ICC Cricket Academy in Dubai. Beautiful location, beautiful ground, great wicket to bat on, and great facilities as well. Well, Wasim Akram is being brought into the attack once again after that 13-run over from Sailes. I think he bowled really well in the first 5 deliveries, was taken for a maximum. It's going to be the captain, Ali Abid, on strike. Nicely played in the gap. It's going towards the boundary. No stopping that one. That's 4 more. Brilliant shot to start the over with. Let's take a look at the replay. Just back of the length, width offered, getting into line, didn't try to hit it too hard, found the gap to perfection. There was a sweeper cover who had no chance to cut that one off. Poor ball to start the over with from Wasim Akram. Very good partnership between the captain and Kamran Atta. Kamran is batting on a strike rate of 300. Ali on 200. Nicely played. Soft hands. Defensive push for a single. Another good over. At least the start on the first 2 deliveries has been good and positive from Abu Dhabi.
And also partnership has been brilliant here. Just 20 deliveries to bring out 55. This has been a fabulous start for Abu Dhabi. Fielding, a lot of fielders are on the own side. They've got square leg. They've got mid wicket. They've got long on. Long off is up. Yeah, Wasim Akram tries to bowl that full. I think the idea should be let Wasim Akram go. He will have only last 3 deliveries from here onwards. So you can afford to watch him out.
Absolutely. He's the only bowler who has seemed like a threat to the Abu Dhabi unit till now. He's picked up the only wicket to have fallen in this match, in this inning rather. So I think that idea is right, and I think Abid has read the situation beautifully here. They're not going to go big until and unless it's a very poor delivery coming in from Wasim Akram. There's 3 more balls in his spell. And they've got the runs. They don't need to push very hard from here on. They just need to keep this partnership going. And the opposition will definitely make a mistake here and there.
And they got the runs. They've got wickets in hand. And that was be over the head and calls it no ball. The Manjum. Well, he will not pardon the bowler. Won't let him go easily. You just need to check whether it was for the front foot no ball or for the height.
I think it was the front foot no ball. And Wasim Akram had bowled one already in the first over. He wasn't taken for a lot on that delivery. Oh, the line belongs to the umpire. It might just be on the line. You need to be behind the line. At least a part of the foot needs to be behind the line.
And also I think that where you land that matters. Free hit. He goes Skyer up in the air. Run as fast as you can. They'll only take single. Yeah, save that free hit from going towards the fence.
He's done that well, Wasim Akram, hasn't he? He bowled a no ball in the first over. And the free hit delivery was a dot ball. And this time it's only a single of the free hit delivery. Just 40 more runs required. 32 balls remaining. I was thinking 108 might just be too big for Abu Dhabi. But if that is the way Kamran Atta is going to play, and Ali Abid with him, I don't doubt that they're going to win this and quite easily. Nicely played again. Soft hands. Only for a single this time around from Kamran Atta. So he has decided he's going to see out Wasim Akram, and after that he's going to start his bludgeoning that he's been doing all throughout his innings of 15 deliveries. And mind you, in those 15, he scored 41 runs already.
And I think that's one where you can watch the game even outside from those grills. You still enjoy the game. It's not too bad weather to be out there, especially at this time of the night.
Yeah, it's been pretty decent today, hasn't it? And a decent over comes to an end. So only a single boundary from this over, and that brings Wasim Akram's spell to an end. He's given away 20, picked up a wicket in his two. Abu Dhabi looking poised, 71 for 1 after 5.
There you go. The floating power play has been taken. And there's Clint Birkinshaw will be bowling that over. I think Wasim Akram was the right choice to bowl that over. That's my thought, but not the captain's. So two fielders are standing straight. One is at the mid-off for Ali Abid. There you go. Oh, that's bowled down the leg side. Would be wide. I think Clint need to bowl that one again. Shami maybe looks in a good mood, and so has Mudassir. Welcome to the commentary box, Mudassir.
Thank you, Abid, and what a flying start provided by these two batters, especially Kamran Atta batting on 41 of 15 deliveries. Ali, the captain, on 19. Comes inside the right-hand batter, not in control. But excellent piece of running between the wickets, going for those couple of runs. Getting frustrated.
Just wondering whom he's having chat with. It could be Sanaullah. Yeah, he's maneuvering the fielders everywhere.
Getting frustrated, the fielder Irfan. The easy two has been picked up by Ali Abid and Kamran. Slower delivery, nicely picked. No protection in the deep at the long on, finds the boundary, hit hard. Now they are making sure to go past the target in no time and to maintain a good net run rate.
Well, that ball has travelled with the speed of knots. What a shot. Lots of power. And now, as Kamran is edging towards that 50, it's Ali Abid who's taken the charge. 31 more needed of 28. Does not seem to be a difficult task from here. You've got 4 more deliveries from this over, which is floating power play with only 2 fielders to be outside the ring. They push the fine leg behind, maybe a short ball. Yeah! Short ball, gets a whack, gets a 6. Ali Abid has got what he was looking for. Mighty 6 on the onside. Great hitting this is.
Last night he had a good outing with the ball, Clint, but not tonight. Banged in hard, and a bazooka from the blade of Ali Abid, always in control, on the back foot, generates that power and goes towards the mid wicket. Just 25 needed. Partnership worth of 73 of just 27 balls. Yet again on the back foot, but finds the fielder. The intentions are very clear. They are playing a very positive cricket in this tournament, Abu Dhabi, and they favors a shorter format, the D10.
Well, indeed, I think Mudassir, every tournament, Abu Dhabi is getting better and better. Shorter one, over the head maybe, yes, given wide. Well, this over is just getting expensive here for Team Emirates Red. Power play now. They need 24 of 26. Just 24. Yeah, Ali knows that one was over his head. Partnership is gone now big, and it's been an impressive partnership of 74 of just 28 deliveries. It only takes one partnership to get you a game. Oh, that is inside out. That has to travel all the way through the covers. What a shot that is. This shot is the best so far.
Captain Ali Abid on a rampage here. Ball way outside the off stump. Power generated, waited and dispatched over the extra cover. A maximum. He's belting the bowler. Feeling the heat out there in the middle. Clint. Last delivery. Moves to 37. There you go. Ends the over with a flourish. Ali Abid targeting Clint over the long on. A maximum to end the over. 97 for the loss of 1. 6 gone.
Well, we have spectators standing out. Maybe those sixes flying over the ground has got us viewers, not from only from the television, but another one. Well, Kamran Atta seems to be in a hurry. That's his favorite area. And chilled out there. There you go. Nick Muhammad alongside Akif Raja. 100 for Abu Dhabi.
In a hurry, both the batters looking in good shape with that maximum 50 comes up for this little man, the wicket-keeper batter.
Well, the team Abu Dhabi, entire team is on their feet. What a performance. 50 for Kamran Atta. What a knock. This has been a sensational inning. 300 strike rate. Simply the best knock that I've seen tonight. Push from the back foot. They'll take only one. And it is one required to win the game. Have a look at that hit. That was hit and stayed hit. Nothing for the fielder. Oh, he goes big. Straight to the fielder. They'll take single and sign off. Get the victory. And the 2 points as well for Abu Dhabi. What a win this is. This is a statement sent out from Team Abu Dhabi. They win this game by 9 wickets. And the team of Emirates Red, mind you, they were flying high in the confidence. They were having 2 wins back-to-back in the previous 2 games. But tonight it was Abu Dhabi to break that streak and got them 2 crucial points for Team Abu Dhabi. What a knock this has been. Kamran Atta scoring 50 and his partner, Captain Ali Abid, on 44. Both of them remained unbeaten and this has been a pure class. What a show from the man in yellow.
Look at that men in yellow, happy faces. Captain leading from the front, Ali Abid, and the destroyer, Kamran Atta, the wicket-keeper batter. What a knock he has played. Getting to his 50 of just 17 balls. The shake hands between both the parties. Men in red. Class getting the taste of the defeat here after those 2 back-to-back wins. And looking at the batting card of Abu Dhabi, they came in to chase a total of 109. They were in a bit of bother losing Muqtadar Babar early, but it was completely these 2 men dominating. Kamran Atta remained unbeaten on 52 and Ali Abid on 44. 7 extras has been conceded. It just took them 6.4 overs to reach the target of 109 and 9 wickets in hand. A thumping victory for Abu Dhabi.
Top class show with the bat Abu Dhabi today. With the bowl, Emirates Red, not so impressive. Look at those figures. Mohammad Shahdad with the economy of 30. He's only bowled 4 deliveries. He's been hit, hammered. Mohammad Asif also with the economy of 24. Bowled only 1 over. Only one who's been impressive out of this lot of Emirates Red was Wasim Akram. 2 overs 20 and picked up a wicket. 7 extras. A very good show it has been from the batters of Kamran Atta and Ali Abid. That's how it started, where they've gone for maximum. That was the biggest 6, and then immediately picks up the wicket. Muqtada al-Babar got trapped in front, and since then there is no look back for Team Abu Dhabi. Both these batters kept going, hitting all sides of the ground, especially on the onside where Kamran Atta, that's where his favourite zone is. The cow corner, in the busy region there. This one was a great shot inside out, but he kept us all guessing which is the best shot out of that whole lot. Steps out, and this was an amazing hit. What a shot that was when he uses his feet. Then Ali Abid taking the responsibility, came in hard to join the party and kept on hitting boundaries. That floating power play over turned out to be very, very costly, where Kilan Parkinson has been taken for some hammerings. Well, match number 11, Abu Dhabi winning by 9 wickets and 54 for this man on your screen. What a knock, unbeaten, both the batters. Well, exceptional show here from Abu Dhabi. That's the match summary. Emirates Red, they have a top scorer, Clinton and Fernandez, both of them scoring 23. Zubair turned out to be put the brakes on the batters, where he's got 3 wickets and given 13 only. Raja Akifullah picked up a wicket and bowled well, economical, and also has a wicket, 11 of 2. Kamran Atta and Ali Abid stealing the show. Kamran with 52 and Ali Abid with 44, unbeaten of just 18 deliveries. Kamran Atta has been mighty, great batting today. Wasim Akram, only the wicket taker. It's Abu Dhabi winning the game by 9 wickets, and it is also time for us to head for a short break. And when we come back, we have a post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 11 here. And of course, this match was very easily won by Abu Dhabi in just 6.4 overs, overhauling 109, winning by 9 wickets. And one person who's responsible for the victory is the man of the match, Mr. Mohammad Zubair. Alongside match referee, Mr. Zubair is going to come and receive his trophy. Zubair Khan bowled 2 overs, 13 runs and picked up 3 wickets. Could easily have been 4, but very well done. बहुत बहुत कमाल की बॉलिंग जुबैर आज आपने कराई है. 4 विकेट्स हो सकते थे. कुछ अफसोस है उस बात का कि एक ड्रॉप हुआ था.
नहीं है. सबसे अच्छी बात यह है कि हम विनिंग साइड पे हैं, तो इससे बड़ी खुशी कोई नहीं है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. जैसे कि आपको पता है T10 फॉर्मेट है, इसमें आपको कंटेन के लिए जाना होता है. अगर आप 2-3 बॉलें डॉट कर दो तो फुल चांस होता है कि तीसरी चौथी बॉल पे आप विकेट मिल जाती है.
ऑलराइट, मुझे ये बताएं कि जिस तरह से आपके कप्तान अली आबिद और कामरान अता खेले हैं, क्या कहना चाहते हैं? क्या बाकी टीम्स के लिए एक सबक मिलेगा इस विक्ट्री से?
बहुत अच्छी उनकी फॉर्म चल रही है. आई विश के दे कंटिन्यू लाइक दिस. इंशाल्लाह आगे भी हमारे नीचे भी बैट्समैन बहुत अच्छे हैं, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ऊपर से बैट्समैन बहुत अच्छा फिनिश करके दे रहे हैं, जो कि बहुत अच्छा साइन है हमारी टीम के लिए. और स्पेशल कैप्टन जो है माशाल्लाह बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ खेल रहा है, और आई होप कि इंशाल्लाह ऐसे भी वो ऐसे खेलेगा आगे.
ग्रेट परफॉर्मेंस टुडे. आई होप कि आगे भी आपकी ऐसी परफॉर्मेंसेस देखने को मिले. ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू. थैंक यू.
Well, Zubair is the man of the match and he picked up 3 wickets. Of course, we are ready for the next game as well, which is happening in just a few minutes from now. It's going to be Ajman versus Dubai. That is the match number 12. We'll be back live for that, for the toss of that game as well.